Thank you for using Global Tellink.
In this last short call, Nesto tells.
Okay, guys, let's take a break for a second because my God. So I'm reading something. I'm over here on Free at Last. Okay. All right. We just called Free at Last bonding if you're just now coming in. How the bail procedure works. The first step in the process, an arrest is made. The arrestee will be taken to a local jail where he or she will be processed and put behind bars. The defendant will stay in jail until they appear with the judge who sets a bond amount. Number two, the bond services as a financial guarantee that the defendant will appear for all court appearances until the case concludes or is dismissed. The bail amount is set by the judge and depends on the crime committed. The cosigner will need to secure the money to be released. On average, the amount of the bond may be in the thousands. For example, the judge sets a $10,000 bond. The defendant cosigner will pay $10,000 in full to the jail or seek the services of a professional bail bond company. We understand that most people may not have this kind of money to pay the jail for release for their loved ones. Bail bonds are the answer for those who are not able to pay a bond in full. The bail bonding company secures the bail with the sheriff by charging the defendant a percentage of the bond for the defendant's release, obtaining a bond. So then there's all of this information. But guess what? We made it simple over here and called, and let's get into it. Let's replay just a little bit. This happened not too long ago. Let me see, where is it?
Welcome to Free at Last Bail Bonds. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. You're someone special at Free at Last, Quincy.
Yes, hi. I have a question. I have a acquaintance who is in Fulton County with a $1.1 million bond on about 7 cases. What would the fee be like in a general, like, is it a 10% bond with your company? Is it 15%? Like, what would need to be put up?
It's usually 10% with a good cosigner, and we also offer payment plans.
What would a payment plan be like on $100,000 payment plan? Would it be like at least 10% down? Does the person have to have verifiable employment?
Depending on the co-signers. Like they look at all aspects of the bond.
So it's almost like a financing type thing.
Yes.
Okay. And what's the approval process? How long does that take?
It usually only takes a few hours.
Okay.
You just speak with somebody over the phone. They ask you a few questions about your income and, how long you've been knowing the person. And this type of bond would definitely have to have multiple co-signers.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, it'll have to be multiple people kind of. How it goes is they usually try to get the people to have the annual income close to the bond. So they just like people who will have to equal up to like $1 million or somewhere close to that. So that's what it would be a lot. So
in theory, you could need 10 people who all make at least $100,000 a year who could vouch for. Could you split the payment plan between like, okay, this person's taking 25, that person's taking 25? Do you split the bond between multiple co-signers?
Yeah, you can do that. Or you guys can just all have the same payment plan, and you'll have to. Because regardless, if one person don't pay, it'll still be on everybody. So it wouldn't be like, okay, well, I paid my 25, so I'm good. It'll still be seen as one, though.
Wow. And then last question: if the payment goes in the rears, does that person y'all will pull that bond, right? And that person has to go back. Okay.
Yes.
That's some great information. Thank you so much for your help.
No problem.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Okay, Bougie Gang out here getting answers for the streets. Okay, guys, let's finish up this last call and I'm going to let y'all go. Okay, you guys are awesome. And it's my pleasure to try to get some of these answers answered for the good people of the YouTube streets. We just want to know. Okay, the true crime